I hope you all are fine, safe and healthy at your home. So let us start our today's session. In our today's session, we are going to start the next chapter. This is acid, base and salt. So from the acid, bases and salt, I have picked the topic acids today. So today I will give you a little bit introduction about the acid, and after that in the next session we will study in detail about the acid. So let us understand in a simple language which I have written about you what is acid. Acids are the substances which are sour in taste. Means the substances which are sour in taste. Sour means जो खट्टे होते हैं टेस्ट में, okay, like lemons, vinegar. So these may be considered as they contain some amount of acids, okay, but we must know that these are the mild acids, these are to be edibles, okay. Now the second point, in aqueous solution they liberate H plus ion. Means whenever the acids they dissolve in the water, they have the capability to liberate H plus ion. So in a common language you can say any substance which have capability to liberate H plus ion from its solution, so that will be considered as acids, okay. Now the third point which you have to understand, they are corrosive in the nature. Corrosive in the nature means whenever they will come in contact with of your skin, they create or they produce burning sensation. So that's why I have written they are corrosive in the nature. Now the next point which is to be understandable, they conduct electricity in its aqueous state. Means whenever acids are to be dissolved in the water, they have the capability to conduct electricity, means the free ions will produce, okay. Now the next the point, this is to be very common for all, they turn blue litmus to the red. Means acids have capability to turn the color of blue litmus to red. Except this, there is a one indicator, phenolphthalein indicator. Phenolphthalein indicator becomes colorless in acidic medium, okay. Actually in the basic medium it provides a pink color, but whenever the acids are to be put, so it becomes colorless in the acidic medium, okay. So this is the way we can identify the given substance is acidic or basic in the nature, okay. Now I will discuss a few main two different types of acids. One is to be of strong acid and second is to be of weak acid. So here you have to understand the acid which is furnishes into ions completely. Furnishes into ions completely in aqueous solution. Aqueous means whenever these are to be dissolved in water, so these are to be considered as strong acid. Like examples I am writing H2SO4, this is sulfuric acid. Next it is to be of hydrochloric acid, this is HCl, okay. So these are to be of strong acids, they completely dissociate into ions, like that will dissociate into 2H positive plus SO4 2 negative. So completely furnishing into its ion, so that will be considered as the strong acid. Let us talk about the weak acid. Do not furnishes into ions, or simply you can say partially ionizes. Partially ionizes in aqueous solution, or simply you can write in the aqueous medium. So like the example which I am writing, this is CH3COH. This is to be known as acetic acid. We will study in detail about acetic acid, and this is not completely ionized in its aqueous solution. This will be partially ionizes like this, CH3 COO negative and plus H plus positive, okay. So this was two different types of acids that I have discussed with you, strong acids and the weak acid. All the weak acids are comes in the category of organic acids that we will discuss in the next session in detail, and these are to be considered as mineral acids. All the strong acids are to be known as mineral acid and all the weak acids are to be known as organic acid. Means these are edible acids that can be consumed by the body. Okay, so I hope you all have got it, a little bit introduction about the acids which I have discussed with you. Okay, that's all for today's session.